I want to share with you my favourite 5 things, in no particular order, to do when I'm in Haworth. I hope this might give you some ideas for the next time you get to visit Haworth. And remember, this is only a small snippet of the things you can see and do in this beautiful place in Yorkshire. Number 1. The Brontë experience. This is a must when in Haworth. The Brontë Parsonage and next door St Michael's and All Angels Church is always my first stop when I arrive, and luckily there's a car park very close, plus some public toilets, which is always useful to know. Haworth was the home of Charlotte, Emily and Anne Brontë, as well as their brother Bramwell and their father Patrick. The mother and older sister lived here too for a while before they died, as well as their aunt Bramwell. Their famous novels, plus poetry and other work, such as Jane Eyre, Wuthering and Angus Grey, were written in this very house back in 1847. The history of the Brontë family is fascinating, as well as a little bit sad, so a visit to their old home, which is now a museum, is a must. The church played a big part in their lives, with Patrick being a curate there, and where all the family, apart from Anne, are buried. It can be very busy at times, so make sure you plan ahead. Number 2. Main Street and the shops. The cobbled Main Street in Haworth has changed a lot since the Brontes' time, thank goodness. It's known for its cobbles and its steep slope, with houses, pubs and buildings dating back hundreds of years. The village is so well kept, and as well as gazing into shop windows, you can't help look at the beautiful homes of the locals with their decorations and flowers. All the shops along Main Street are small independent businesses, from gifts to books to clothes and some foodie treats. It's worth spending some time just checking them all out. And if you get tired walking up and down that hill, why not stop for a cup of tea in one of the many cafes and restaurants? I recommend the old post office just by the church, not just for something nice to eat, but it's a building full of local history. Number 3. The moors. Within a few minutes of leaving the village by the side of the Brontë Parsonage, you are on the moors. From the moment you get away from the village, you are surrounded by big skies, views as far as the eye can see, and nature, including a lot of noisy sheep. It takes your breath away, and there are many walks marked out depending on what you think you can manage. It's worth taking a drink and a cake and walking out to the Brontë waterfalls, which is about 2.5 miles away, where you can sit and relax and take in what is known as Brontë country. You will return feeling refreshed and alive, and you will understand why the Brontë sisters loved the moors and why it's featured so much in their writing. Number 4. Keighley and Worth Valley Railway. The bottom end main street and around the corner is Haworth railway station, where most days in the summer months the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway runs. From Haworth you can catch a steam train to Keighley and stop off at any of the small stations on the way, including the station where The Railway Children was filmed in the 1970s. You get to view the beautiful countryside whilst listening to the steam train, whilst enjoying a brew from the buffet car. You feel like you step back in time and that Agatha Christie's Miss Marple is about to pop up at any time. Number 5. Go local. The village is bursting with activities and events. Everywhere you go there is music, craft, theme meals, book talks and classes taking place. Not just for the locals either, everyone is welcome. It's worth looking at all the boards on the day you arrive so you can plan your events later in the stay. I managed to buy so many gifts for Christmas from the craft stalls they had in the reading room last year. It was brilliant. I hope I've given you some inspiration for the next time you visit and maybe showed you some of Haworth you didn't even know about. What would you recommend to someone visiting Haworth? Let me know in the comments below. Please do the whole likey subscribey thing, it really helps me out and it lets YouTube know we want to watch more Brontë content. And I will see you next week for more Brontë adventure. See you soon, bye!